Brought to you by the Dark Lord himself, Queasy Ali. Time, the invisible current we drift through, might not exist at all. What if time isn't a fundamental property of the universe, but a human construct, a mental invention to measure change, decay, and memory? While time feels intuitive, it's anything but constant. Our understanding of it bends beneath the weight of gravity itself. In regions of immense gravitational force, near black holes or neutron stars, time slows down. Einstein's general theory of relativity proved that gravity doesn't just pull on matter, it bends the very fabric of space and time, reshaping the flow of moments themselves. This staggering truth raises profound questions. Could the center of a black hole be a place where time ceases to exist entirely? Could these singularities hold the key to what existed before the Big Bang, or even connect to realms beyond our observable universe? Imagine the cosmos as a block of Swiss cheese. The cheese represents space-time, the cosmic structure we inhabit. The holes are black holes, gravitational abysses where the rules collapse. But what lies beyond the cheese? Could it be a gravity-rich, timeless expanse, an infinite substrate where the laws of our universe no longer apply? To uncover this mystery, we must blend physics, neuroscience, and philosophy to explore what might truly lie beyond the edges of human understanding. Einstein showed us that time and gravity are inseparable, not rivals, but partners in shaping reality. Gravity doesn't merely attract, it distorts, stretching space and dragging on time itself. A clock sitting deep in a gravitational field ticks more slowly than one far away from it. This isn't theory, it's measurable fact. The clocks aboard GPS satellites orbiting high above Earth run slightly faster than identical clocks on the ground. Engineers must constantly correct this difference, or GPS locations would drift by miles each day. Even Earth's mild gravity alters time's flow, a reminder that we live inside a cosmic fabric constantly shifting beneath us. The effect becomes extreme near a black hole. In Interstellar, the crew visits a planet orbiting close to the monstrous black hole Gargantua, where hours on the surface equal decades aboard their ship. Though fictionalized, this scene was grounded in Einstein's equations. Near such a massive object, time itself stretches until seconds become centuries, proof that gravity is not just a force, but the sculptor of time. But the story doesn't end in physics, because the brain and the illusion of time tell us that time is just as much psychological as it is physical. Our brains perceive time as a flowing sequence, stitching moments together so we can understand cause and effect. Without this sense of order, we couldn't make sense of life at all. Yet this perception can fracture. Under meditation, psychedelics, or moments of trauma, time seems to slow, freeze, or even vanish. These altered states reveal how subjective time truly is, a projection of the mind, not an external truth. We see this clearly in near-death experiences, where revived individuals describe seeing their entire lives flash before them, not as a replay, but as an all-at-once panorama. In those final moments, the brain seems to release its linear grip on time, collapsing every memory into a single eternal instant. This may reflect the brain's shift toward timelessness as consciousness detaches from the body, a glimpse of what it feels like when time itself dissolves. The pattern deepens when we explore DMT and the shattering of temporal reality. Users of this psychedelic compound often describe entering dimensions where time stops existing, where minutes stretch into lifetimes or dissolve into an endless now. This detachment from linear perception suggests something radical, that time exists only because our brains enforce it. When those neural mechanisms are disrupted or silenced, the illusion disappears, revealing that reality may not depend on time at all. So what happens when we expand the theory to the cosmos itself? Black holes might not be dead ends but cosmic anchors, gateways into timeless realms. These objects warp spacetime so completely that matter and energy collapse into a single point where physics breaks down. Some physicists believe black holes could connect to regions outside our universe, or even to what existed before the Big Bang. In this view, they're not just destroyers but bridges. Return to the Swiss cheese analogy. The holes, black holes, might not be empty, but tunnels leading into a deeper, gravity-rich expanse beyond space-time. That hidden substrate could be the true foundation of existence, a timeless, formless ocean from which universes arise. Our universe might be a mere bubble expanding within that infinite medium, pulled outward by forces we cannot perceive. What cosmologists call dark energy, the mysterious force driving cosmic expansion, could even be the tug from that timeless realm, pulling on our universe from beyond. All of this leads to one haunting question. If both the cosmos and the mind can experience timelessness, are they reflecting the same fundamental truth? Perhaps time as consciousness is the mirror of infinity itself. Time may not exist out there or in here. It could be a shared language, one that both consciousness and the universe use to describe motion and change. When either collapses, the brain in near death, or spacetime in a black hole, the language falls silent. What remains may not be chaos, but something complete, timeless awareness, infinite and indivisible. In conclusion, time may be nothing more than the scaffolding of perception, a temporary framework that allows finite beings to experience infinity 1 second at a time. Black holes, DMT visions, near-death experiences, and Einstein's relativity all seem to whisper the same secret: timelessness is not beyond us. It's the truer state of reality, always present beneath the ticking of every clock. Perhaps the final frontier of exploration isn't space at all, but the threshold between time and consciousness, the point where physics meets awareness, and eternity reveals itself. Because maybe the answers aren't hidden in the cheese, but in the timeless voids within it. Huizi Ali, the man, the myth, the legend. The icon, aka the Dark Lord. Hashtag Revolution 2025, hashtag Chaos Rising 2025, hashtag Rebellion 2025. Hashtag Quantum Consciousness, hashtag Beyond Time, hashtag Infinitariality.